okay, she is back. They've been waiting for you. Last time they were like, bring her back. We want Rosemary. And I said, I'll do my best. And I think I actually called you. And I was like, hey, like, if you're like not busy or anything, maybe we could like, you know, like do another video. And you're like, you have COVID?
Absolutely not.
Okay, me neither. All right, guys. Welcome to Jimmy Reviews. I'm Jim Michael. This is Rosemary. And today, we got a special review for you guys. Because you know, I'm all about the cushion for the pushing.
Oh my gosh.
When it comes to the pace. You guys know I love some Skechers. But it doesn't change how I feel about each shoe individually.
That's fair.
Today, we got a remake, a redo. The Max Road 4 Plus. Now, what makes it a plus? This is essentially the same shoe as last year's shoe, the Max Road 4, with the traditional single mesh, or sandwich mesh as they call it, upper.
Okay.
Just traditional. Last one was kind of like, kind of stretchy, didn't kind of keep its shape, your foot was kind of like in and out, and it was, you know, it was sloppy. I wasn't feeling it. So I thought, you know what, this shoe's kind of like a max cushion shoe. Let's bring out the other max cushion shoes that we love. So we know we gotta bring some Hoka action. The Bondi 7. Did you bring anything else?
I did. I
else you
brought the Clifton 7.
What?
Yeah.
You got the Bondi Clifton combination?
I love a Hoka.
Oh, you real. So you've never tried Skechers before.
Nope, never.
And I've tried plenty of them, but like many people are like you, they haven't tried Skechers before.
Yeah, you gotta give them a shot.
First impressions. When you have a shoe first day, it's been a few weeks now, but
Yeah.
first day, what were your first thoughts?
I mean, it looks pretty fly. Looks pretty good. But when I put it on, I have a little bit of a wide foot. It felt a little narrow on the base. You don't want a narrow base, you want that.
I like a wider base.
You want a wide base.
A little thicker is a little better. They don't want it too narrow. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, it's still thick, but it's not that wide. I don't know.
Yeah. You want to feel that you feel you have support the whole way through.
Right. Those are my first impressions. I was like, huh, all right, let's give it a shot.
Cool. Cushioning. This is Max Cushion Max Road. It's for the road. Did you feel cushioning on your runs?
Yes, it does have cushion, but it's not like as plush or like supportive as it feels a little harder. Does that make sense?
I feel like the foam's called Hyperburst. And depending on how they make it, like the Go Run Right 8, it's more cushion. I felt that it was more cushion in that shoe, which is like their training shoe, than it was in their Max Road shoe.
Yeah.
But then again, this shoe's actually lighter than that shoe, which is so confusing because typically the Max cushion shoes weigh more than the training shoes.
It did feel light, that's for sure. And the interesting thing is they have two soles. So there's one that you can take out.
What are you doing? That's permission. You can just take it.
So there's another insole in there.
You can run with the shoe with it or without.
Right.
So it's kind of like a way to get a different feel, maybe if you need more space. How'd that work out for you?
I personally chose to run with the insole because it offered actual cushion.
Well, she said actual cushion.
Ooh.
What do you mean by that?
Without the insole, it just felt stiff. It did not feel like if you were trying to run with a cushioned shoe. Or like if they're trying to compare to a Bondi, for example.
Like to compare to a Hoka, how are we feeling about this?
So compared to a Hoka, I would say this is average. You know, it's definitely not a Hoka, but it's also not as expensive as a Hoka. It's not as...
You just called it average?
I call it like I see it.
Dang.
So that's policy.
You realize that my Skechers sponsorship is over now. The thousands and thousands of dollars they've been sending me all these years are now over. I'm on.
Sorry, the Make It Rain train has stopped.
Well, anyway.
So the Bondi is just thicker, but it's also heavier. Like, you can really feel a difference.
Yeah, I would say as far as like looks to like weight, this has a lot of stack height, but it's so light.
Very light.
It's light enough to where I'm almost confused on where it stands because I think cushion-wise, the Bondi is much more cushion, like as far as compressiveness, just that plushness. The Hyperburst in this shoe definitely has like the stack height protects you, but it's not as like, oh, this is so cushy, like kind of really just comfortable in that way. But it's a lot more responsive.
Yep.
And I feel like I can almost go faster in this shoe because of the responsiveness and just the overall like weight of the shoe compared to this. But I'm confused because what is this shoe trying to do? My whole idea of reviewing shoes is what is the purpose of the shoe and does it execute it? The name Max Road reminds me of like max cushion.
Yeah.
So to me, the purpose should be to be a max cushion shoe.
Like a Bondi.
Like a Bondi, like a Triumph, like a Glycerin. But then on that scale, I'm kind of like, it doesn't feel like that shoes. Like those shoes just feel a lot more like cushion for the pushing.
Yes.
But then if I put this on a scale of a daily trainer, I'm like, okay, now I don't mind it not being as squishy or cushion. It's lightweight, some responsiveness to it, and I'm just like, all right, not bad. But what are we doing here? Like, I'm not sure where to put the shoe at.
I say we go with what it actually did as opposed to what the name suggests.
Okay.
So we're gonna put this in a different category.
Okay, we're gonna put it in the high stack height, daily training, lightweight, small pull tab shoe category. I hate that pull tab. It's so small. It's so puny.
You can like barely fit your pinky in it. Barely.
And usually I like it tight, but like this is definitely just not good. Wait, that's a slogan. Keep it tight.
Okay.
This feels similar to the Max Road 4. The upper was more secure. It was less sloppy.
It definitely was secure.
So my thing is, if you like the Max Road 4 and the only issue you had was the upper, I think you're fine. I did find it a little more snug in the toes compared to the 4, the normal 4, but that's probably, it didn't stretch as much, so that's probably why. This is true to size. This is your size 7?
Yep, true to size for sure.
So.
I mean, if you are not interested in paying a ton of money like you would for a Bondi, like, or really just an average daily runner, great choice.
I'm an elite jogger.
I'm not.
As far as the shoe itself, I mean, you have the sandwich mesh, which I think is pretty breathable for the shoe. I mean, really nice looking. The pull tab, reflection, weak pull tab game, but you know, whatever. Hyperburst throughout. Yeah, it's funny. It just feels stiffer compared to like the Ride 8, which is, you know, maybe I'm confused. Maybe the Ride 8 is supposed to be the max cushion shoe, and this is supposed to be like the daily trainer. Maybe I'm confused. But as far as the name, when you say max something, I'm thinking max cushion.
Right.
So good cushion, but not as much as like the other max cushion shoes out there. Your Triumph 18s, your Bondi 7s, your Glycerins. I feel like those have more of that plushness people like. So this is a lot of cushion, but it's not as compressive.
Right,
but it's more responsive. And that's where I kind of say, well, I can definitely go faster in this shoe than the Bondi. So I can hold a pace a little more like naturally. So I don't know, I'm just kind of all over the place with this shoe.
Yeah.
Goodyear rubber. Like you get name brand rubber.
Okay.
So I'm like, I ain't mad. I mean, my car don't have Goodyear tires. I got them Walmart tires. But like, if this is gonna be better than my car.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of it. It's kind of spotted, but it works. It's like full coverage without being like a full coverage. So it keeps the shoe light.
Yeah.
And I would say that's probably the best part about the shoe. It's super light.
Very lightweight.
Like it's stupid light for how much like shoe you have. You might be asking, where's my shoe at?
Where's your shoe at?
I left it at home. I was having a slow morning. But I will say one thing, the color. Like, the color of yours is nice. It pops. It's
Yeah, there's a
mine's,
little pop of purple. It's pretty cute. A little bit of green.
yeah.
Not mad about it.
Now mine, you see mine.
Gray, gray, gray.
It was gray.
And not like 50 Shades. Like, it was just gray.
Just straight up old man. Like, I feel like I was 60 years old wearing that shoe.
That was fair.
And it was not attractive.
So is that the only color that they...
They had more colors, but,
Okay.
but the one they sent me was like a swipe left. I was not feeling it. I was not feeling it. I was just like, this is it? And then I saw yours and I was like, how come she gets a nice one?
They know.
Anything else? Oh yeah, the flat tongue. Bother you? Did you feel like it was cushioned? Did you feel like anything about
No, I kind of like that it didn't move.
Okay.
It didn't bother me that the flat tongue didn't bother because the other parts of the shoe were still structured enough.
Yeah.
But also movable. Like it didn't hit me weird.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't feel weird about it.
Sometimes with flat tongues, people are like, it was too thin or it cut into me. I didn't have any issues, but I
Yeah.
thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, very lightweight. A little confused on what it's trying to do. Like if the purpose is to be a big max cushion shoe, a lot of cushion, I'm like, not quite as much cushion as I would like. But if the purpose is meant to be a daily trainer with a little more like stack height, I'm like, okay, now I can give it a better grade.
Yeah.
So I'm out, how am I grade? What's the grading scale on? Like, what are we doing? So.
I mean, let's be true to the shoe, not true to the name.
All right.
Let's do that.
If it's true to the shoe, I say it is acceptable.
I would say it's moderately acceptable.
All right. All right.
Acceptable, but you're not like swipe right away. You gotta really scroll through the profile, like read the questions and the answers, and
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just like go off of looks and swipe.
yeah.
So like I would have swiped right on this off of looks like instantly,
Yeah.
then met her and go, oh, you not quite the same as you look in your pictures.
You gotta reassess. See, I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna assess right away and really give it a good eval before I swipe.
Facts. I was in a rush.
Don't even do
You got Tinder?
No,
Me
I
neither.
do not have Tinder. I don't even know which way is their correct way.
I had it a while back, and I remember swipe right was good, and like left was bad.
I'm just going based off of what you said.
Yo, it's horrible. The worst thing ever is when you find someone like it's kind of attractive, and you're in a hurry, and you go the wrong way, you can't get it back.
You can't get it back?
You can't get them back.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, they added the feature, but you got to pay for it. I wasn't paying for
That's
it.
rude.
I was like, you know what, there's more fish in the sea.
Was it meant to be? Well, with this one, you've got two opinions.
What do you guys think about the shoe? Do you like it? Not like it? I really feel like if you like the Max Road 4, the previous version, this would be an easy like cop. If you're like on the edge about Skechers, this isn't gonna like convert you over. Be like, oh man, Skechers is great. The Razor might do that. You know, the Razor 3 Plus might do that for you. Review coming soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this shoe. Shout out to the Patreons holding it down, because we are full-time now.
Oh, yeah?
We holding it down.
Okay.
I left for a better place. I'm scared though. I'm scared. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm
believe in
scared.
you.
I'm scared. All right.
I believe in you.
Yes, the people. And giving them what they want.
Honesty.
But yeah. Can they follow you on Instagram still?
Yep. It's allowed.
It's allowed?
Yep. I appreciate all the love from last time. Y'all were very kind.
Yeah.
So I'm back.
Don't be creepy. Just think, what would Jesus do?
WWJD.
He went inside in the
Oh, I
DMs.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I appreciate, kind words. That's about it.
Keep it at that, guys. But yes, we are good. Thank you for coming. Hopefully next time we'll find something that's more amazing. But I'm thinking it's important to let the people know like how we really feel about a shoe.
Yeah.
A lot of times, everyone wants, this is great, links down below. Now, links are down below. But, I don't want to make everything seem like everything's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It's just, we keep it real. Now, Skechers, this probably ends the sponsorship. I've been sponsored my whole life from Skechers. They pay me thousands and thousands. Stop it. Stop it. I wish. Stop it. I like what I like, and this is just okay.
Yeah. But okay is okay sometimes, right?
All right. And with that said, be sure to stay in school. Do not do drugs if you can. I don't think the glasses, they know it's real. Well, it's bright out here. Keep it tight. It's like The Rock, he goes, if you smell what The Rock, he goes, is cooking. I like the rock. All right, I like that. All right, go for a jog.
All right.